Hey, if you are trying to do meta ads, if you're running meta ads for anything at all, I have created the fastest way to get your meta ads up and running as possible. And we're using Google Anti-Gravity over here, and then this is the meta ads over here, and then this is an example ad of what I've just created. Now, what's revolutionary about this is Google Anti-Gravity has Nano Banana, which is their image creator, built in. So I've created a MPC multi-agent system that then you can connect into and then use actually Google Anti-Gravity to create all your ad creative, and it uses your face and everything because it uses the best possible image creator on the planet right now. So like I gave it my face and I said, use this guy to make AI, make ad creative for my offer, right? So how this works is you would open up Google Anti-Gravity. You would want to go and open up a new workspace. And in the workspace, you're going to go and choose the folder. So it's a zip drive, and then you want to unpack the zip drive, and then you're going to open up the folder. So you're just going to select the main folder. So that's really then how Google Anti-Gravity gets access to this AI MCP meta ads agent system, right? And then inside of here, you just say install this, right? And then it's going to go through, and then it's going to actually install everything that is needed for this to actually work. And then based off of if you've ever done this before, or if this is your first time, whatever the case, it might have to install some dependencies and things like that, right? So now, as it's working, you have to do a couple things in order to get this working. So first of all, you need to go over to the API, Graph API Explorer. So if you just Google search that, or you go to developers.facebook.com/tools/explorer, this is where you get the access token for your page, for your Instagram account, for all of that, right? So you need the user token, not the page token, that then has all of the certain permissions attached to it. Most likely it's already set up. And then you would just copy it over here. That's going to give you access because eventually it's going to ask you for, hey, can I get the actual token and the page ID for that? It can probably find the page ID using the token, so you don't have to worry about it if you don't know the page ID. But then you just simply paste that into here, and then it's going to start connecting to your account and being able to work. And since I already went through all this, I'm going to just pull up this one, and this is the end result. So then once you get your token, the next thing you really want to do, which you don't have to do, but you can go over to the Access Token Debugger, paste the token into the debugger, go all the way down here, and then you're going to get a token here that is going to be more long-lived. So you just hit debugged, and then it's going to give you a longer lived. These are access tokens that constantly get refreshed for security purposes and things like that. So you might have to do this a couple times, so just remember that. Now, once it's done, you can simply say, create an ad for this offer, create an image that's like this, okay, and then I can say create 5 more now, all right, and then it's going to go start working and then do the exact same thing. And the purpose first is just to get it synced up, get it working. Depending on your computer and depending on what is happening in your computer, it might take a little bit longer or it might go faster. But once that is all set up and running, then you can simply just come in here, get it synced up and working, get a test running, and then you can simply start scaling it. And you can say, okay, make me 20 more, make me 30 more, all that type of stuff. And then all you need to do to figure out what type of ads is Andromeda, meta ads, Andromeda, that's not it. Meta ads, right? So if you just type that in, go and just find any of these links and give the links to Google Anti-Gravity, and then say, make me ads that are focused on Andromeda, that actually qualify for the Andromeda type of ad sets, like that type of stuff. Basically, Andromeda means, as this structure you see right here, you have a campaign, you have an ad set, and you have an ad. So inside the ad set, you want to have like 20 different pieces of creative that are images, videos, and then a mix of this carousel versus a single image type of thing. And so then it's one ad set with a bunch of different creative, and then you kind of keep, that's the whole structure basically. It's not that complicated. And then you can do $1 ad sets, you can do $5 ad sets. It's really up to your budget and what you're trying to do. So you can do as simply as $1, as low as that. It just depends on your whole goals and what your whole overall objective is. The main focus of what this does is it makes the speed to be able to actually get ads up to test as the fast as possible. I've been running ads since they came out on Facebook. I've had many millions of dollars that I've actually managed in ad accounts, and it really matters the speed of what it takes to actually get these ad accounts working. To get anything starting to test, anything like that. So that's why this is actually a very powerful system, because anyone that actually knows you need to test as much as creative as possible. You need to have, I would say be running at least 100 different pieces of ad creative a day, of new pieces of ad creative that are going in there. So what this does, you can see right here, it's using Gemini Nano Banana, because that is built in to Google Anti-Gravity, which I don't think a lot of people know about. And then it actually is going to create that 5 ad creatives and then upload them into, as it is here as this first test. And then you can just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going, okay? So if you would like to get access to this, right, all you have to do is click below. Whoops. All you got to do is click below. Click below. You can get access to what I have built here, which will allow you to do this very quickly. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to go and try to figure out how to do all this yourself. It allows you to easily get connected as fast as possible. You can get access to this if you click the link below associated with this video, or to the side, or wherever it is. Otherwise, this is, you can add in other APIs if you wanted to get fancy with your ad creative. There's so much more you can add to this, but it already has a baseline built in. It has a lot of precautions already built in. Many people are scared of having AI go in and do anything with their ad creative or with their ads. All I would say is you just do one thing at a time until you know it exactly works, every step at a time, and then you let it kind of go unleash. The biggest thing is, like, I'm not letting AI do any sort of optimization. That is all kind of done on with managed rules and things like that, if you know what you're doing with ads. But what you want AI to do is what this is going to do for you, which is allow you to get pieces of creative up very quickly, to be able to test as much as possible. So I've been running this for a long time. As you can see right here, all of these that are over, all of this right here, these are all different ads that I've used, and it constantly, you can make a ton of really cool stuff. It's really amazing. And the goal here is, again, this is the old strategy, which I was testing out to see if it works, because the new strategy is just kind of come around. And the old strategy was one campaign, one ad set, and then one ad per ad set, right? But the new campaign, the new strategy with Andromeda is the same. One campaign, one ad set, but then inside the ad set, you have 20, 30 different pieces of ad creative based off of that. So this is the most incredible, fastest way to run Meta ads, Instagram, Facebook ads. It allows you to use Google Anti-Gravity, which basically is a free ad creator for you, which is absolutely incredible. So click the link associated with this video to get access to this now and get your ads popping. I'll see you guys later.